Hey, my name's Bonnie, streaming from Awabakal and Warramai Land, and this is The Good Stuff on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good
stuff.
The good stuff.
Today, we'll be chatting with local singer-songwriter Piper Butcher. We'll tell you about a brand new Macca's, and Dan will take you through the lineup of this year's Grapevine Gathering happening at Hope Estate. But first, let's find out about some great gigs and events that are happening around the Hunter this week.
This is where it
Sounds good.
good stuff.
Brad Cox will hit the stage at the Cambridge Hotel this Thursday night. Float Your Boat will be back on the waters of Lake Macquarie this weekend. Wayward Kings play live at the Wicco this Friday. And Glandore Wines will once again host their annual Burning of the Barrel event this Saturday night. To find out more, head to newcastlelive.com.au.
The good stuff. A brand new Mickey D's is coming to Cardiff. Woohoo! The new restaurant on Pendlebury Road is set to create over 200 employment opportunities. Cardiff Macca's will feature a dual-lane drive-through, a McCafe, and a play place for families. Macca's are currently looking for a wide range of employees. For more details, head on over to newcastlelive.com.au or check us out on Facebook to see what everyone has to say about it.
Good stuff.
Despite being super young, local singer-songwriter Piper Butcher has knocked over some significant achievements. Piper has supported the likes of Thirsty Merc, Richard Clapton, Casey Chambers, as well as having a very successful journey on Australian Idol. She has a show coming up at Lizottes on the 6th of July, so I'm very excited to welcome back to The Good Stuff, Piper Butcher.
Thank you so much for having me back. It's good to be here again.
No worries at all. You've had a crazy past 12 months or 6 months. Yeah. It's always crazy for you.
It's always crazy. It just doesn't stop. Yeah, especially with Australian Idol this year. I'm so excited for what's to come, of course. But yeah, it's just been hectic.
Yeah. So you made it to the top 24 of Australian Idol. What were some highlights from being on the show for you?
I think the genuine surprise, of the first audition when they said, oh, okay, we're going to come and get some footage of the house and, we'll just have a look at everything. And then for them to spring Harry Connick Jr. on us in the shed, it was just gobsmacking. And I still can't believe to this day that it happened. And he was in West Wallsend. And the way that he pronounced Wallsend, I'm like, oh my God, dude. I need to bring him over here more so he can get a little bit more knowledgeable about Westie. But that was amazing highlight. And meeting all of the other contestants, I just have so much respect for them. And for the people that progressed further or didn't progress as far as me, we all had our hearts in the right place, which was just such a beautiful thing to witness.
Yeah. Do you still walk into your garage and look around for Harry on the cameras?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah. We were talking about making a Harry Connick Jr. museum. And so we're going to put a cardboard cutout where he stood. And then the photo that
oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be so great. We're going to make a cardboard cutout and people can put their faces in and be like, I saw Harry Connick Jr. That's so not happening.
Amazing.
Don't quote me on that.
No, sure. Just for legal reasons.
Totally,
obviously.
Yeah.
So it looks like you've made some really great friends through the show.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us about those friendships and what they've brought to your life and your career?
Yeah, 100%. Well, one of my, dearest friends from the show, Cooper Turnbull, and his brother Spencer, that was also on the show, they live in the Sydney region, so it's so great to be able to catch up with them on the regular. And I actually took them up to Blues Fest with me in April after the show. And it was really great to get to connect with them outside of that Idol experience. And then, of course, I have my wonderful friend Sash Seaborn. He's over in WA, so I don't get to see him at all. But then there's also beautiful people like JC and Nora in Sydney. And just so many people. I've got, dearest Josh, that's he's all the way down in Melbourne and he's working hard on new music, and I'm just like, oh man, that's just so cool to see. And Talia and Peter, and I could just go on. There's so many names, but I have so much love for everyone, and I think it's just really great to see people from all walks of life in all different states and how much we all value the same thing. And it's just so refreshing to see that these people want to go out and chase their dreams just like I do, and it's awesome to see that Australia-wide.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel Australian Idol's changed your career?
Oh my God, what a question. Oh, Australian Idol has changed my career. I think it's really changed my perspective on where I want to go and how much I can achieve, because in that small amount of time that I was on national television, which is still so weird to blab out, national television, I saw how many people I could reach with just being myself. And now I just want to climb and achieve way, way more. I mean, I've been loving in the past couple of years putting out music, and I'm ready to take a new direction and see where I can go with that as well.
So do you feel like the limit has kind of been taken off?
Totally. Yeah. The lid has been unscrewed and the can of worms have opened, and I feel unstoppable.
That's so good.
It is, yeah.
That's amazing. You have a hometown gig coming up on the 6th of July. It's happening at Lizottes.
So excited.
It'll be with your band, The Warning. And you also have Tommy Gunn on support.
I'm so excited to have Tommy on support. I first met him when I did a show for him at the Stag and Hunter last year. And I watched him perform with his band, and I was just in awe of this brilliant dude that just came from Sydney. He was like, yeah, I'm just going to do this Stag show and see what happens. And the amount of talent he had, I was insanely impressed. So excited for him to be back on a show with me.
Yeah. And what excites you most about getting to play Lizottes?
I think the memories, I first started playing there when I was 12 years old, and which is so crazy to look back on. And my first ever, big support was for Diesel himself. And
what a way to kick it off.
I know, what a way to kick off a career.
Just jump in the deep end. Yeah.
Why not? Just fully put everything on the line and just
That's
open
amazing.
for Diesel at 13.
Wow.
But it kick-started me off to realise how much I wanted this and how much it's a professional, courtesy to be on the stage and to have a full circle moment and to be here with my band with such an amazing support in such trying times where people are looking for music to feel something and to sort of break the mould. It's definitely a full circle moment for me to be able to do my own show there again.
Yeah, and speaking about music and new music in particular, you're going to be playing a brand new song at this show.
I'm so excited.
It's called Lover's Lane. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So I wrote Lover's Lane. It's quite a freshie, and I'm so excited to be getting into the studio even before the show. It's going to be recorded before the show, and I'm going to be working hard on it in the studio. And yeah, it's going to be the first time I'm debuting it to the audience at Lizottes. I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to sing this song live because it's such a sweet song. And I'm not really good at sweet songs, I guess, and this is one for me, one for the books, my first sweet love song ticked off. So I'm very excited to get it out into the world, and yeah, everybody can hear it first with the band on the 6th of July.
Yeah, really exciting. So you actually just performed your warehouse sessions for us, breaking the fourth wall. And the 3 songs that you played for us, they were quite romantic and very lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
How would you say your sound and what you're writing about has changed in the last 6 months?
I think that with the experiences of TV, and especially I've just been on the road so much as well, I've been loving meeting new people, and I'm not saying that that's in romantic relationships here, there and everywhere. I'm not that sort of person, but to meet so many new people and see how their lives have taken them to different places and how we've crossed paths and all of that, it's really inspired me to have a more optimistic look on the world. And I really love taking some emotions that I see other people have, or even myself, and putting them into these stories that just sort of embellish that feeling of love and lust. And it's really exciting for me to go on this new journey with music and try something new like that, and not just draw from my own sad stories in the past. So yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, it'd be nice to perform things that are, positive and uplifting.
Totally. Yeah. And hopefully these new songs that I've just performed at the warehouse sessions, breaking the fourth wall, I love that. Hopefully these new songs are something that people can relate to, because they're all different, angles of the same concept of love. So it's going to be really exciting to see how an audience can take them and feel.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait for your hometown gig at Lizottes on the 6th of July. Tickets are available right now as we speak.
Everywhere that you can find a post about it, I guess. You can look at Facebook and Instagram, Lizottes on their website, absolutely everything. I've got tickets on sale, and I'd really love to see as many people there as possible.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us, Piper. It's great to see you.
Thank you for having me again. I love it.
Newcastle live. Newcastle live.
English indie rockers The Wombats will headline this year's Grapevine Gathering at Hope Estate in October. Aussie favourites Spacey Jane are also on the bill alongside Hayden James, King Stingray, Absolutely Everybody's singer Vanessa Amorosi, American indie pop band Cannons, Sydney rockers The Ryans, up-and-coming duo Teenage Jones, and Bella Amore. Popular podcast duo Lucy and Nikki will take the hosting duties at this year's festival. And if you're keen on tickets, pre-sale starts this Wednesday, the 21st of June. Grapevine Gathering will hit Hope Estate in the Hunter Valley on Saturday, the 21st of October. Head to newcastlelive.com.au to find out more.
Good.
That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say a big thank you to Piper Butcher for joining us for a chat. Be sure to grab some tickets to see her at Lizottes on July 6th. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.